Okay, the cutlets we had before on the plate, we're going to be putting in this cast iron skillet. It's an electric stove, not my favorite, but we deal with what we got here. I'm going to be using about a medium-low temperature. I will know right away. This bad boy will start sizzling as soon as I put it in. Let's see what happens. Okay, I dropped that in. It's really going, so I've got the impression that the oil's a little too hot. So I'm just going to take it off the heat for a minute or two. Let it chill out, get it off, because these cast iron pans hold heat very, very well, but they're my favorite for cooking. Okay, it's quieting down a bit. I'm going to put it back over the heat. I already killed the power a little bit. Alright, we'll let that sit a bit. I just gave the cutlet, the first cutlet anyway, a nice turn, so it's looking nice. After this, when I feel that it's ready, I'll put it on a piece of paper towel, drain that oil off of it, and proceed with the next. At this point, I turned it again. This cutlet looks ready to go. I'm going to remove it and place it on that paper towel in the back. As the one in the back is draining, I placed another one in the pan and get the show rocking here. We have one more to go after this. The heat is on medium. Always be careful around hot oil. Try and wear an apron or something if you're wearing clothes that you don't want stained with oil, and keep a distance from it. Never put water on an oil fire. Remember, try and have some sodium bicarbonate, baking soda nearby in a little whatever, shaker or whatever. Try and keep that handy at all times. This is what I mean by sodium bicarbonate. Keep some of this in a little pan nearby or something where you could shake it in case a fire does break out. Oil will catch fire even on an electric stove. The depth of the oil in this small pan was about 3/4 of an inch. I'm being a little chintzy here because usually the breadcrumbs will burn, like you will see on the top of this cutlet, and the oil I end up tossing at the end of this run most likely. As that second cutlet on top started to shrink a bit, this guy here, I became daring and placed the third one in. We'll try and speed this operation up. When you place an additional cutlet in a pan where the oil is at a steadfast temperature, you usually have to crank it up a little bit to compensate, because the second piece I added in here will definitely drop the temperature down, and we want to try and maintain a steady temperature. Okay, the final product are 3 plates with huge chicken cutlets on it. I have 4 sweet sausages that I baked in the oven for a little over half an hour at 450 degrees. Those I'm going to chop up, add them in with the little egg noodles and some Parmesan cheese, and have a little whatever. We'll see how that works out. But again, that's the finished product. This one's a little toasty, but I like it like that. Okay, we'll move on to meatballs. And yes, my #1 student again is sitting here watching every little thing I do. She loves to watch. Don't you, baby? Don't you like to watch Daddy? Whoop. Okay, this is not the best of sanitary conditions, dogs in the kitchen, but trust me, their hair does not get in the food. I keep them at bay. Okay, talk to you then.